What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2019 career mode. As you guys can see, we are still with the Rocket Williams racing team, and we are today at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza, home of the Italian Grand Prix. So, first of all, let's get into our workstation. And as you guys can see, we have a couple messages to us. As you guys can see as well, we have Sebastian Vettel leading the championship, and Mercedes is still leading the Constructors' Championship. In terms of the developments, we have both front downforce and the weight redistribution upgrades fitted to the car after their failure for the previous Grand Prix. And in terms of the weather, it's going to be dry sky or dry track or clear skies at qualifying, but although cloudy, there's no rain predicted for the race, which is great. In terms of our rivalries, we just got beaten by George Russell and we are getting beaten by Carlos Sainz. We have to try and recover that as quickly as possible. In terms of the R&D, as you guys can see, we just got those upgrades, but we are going to have regulation changes for next season, so we need to start saving those upgrades, so to speak. And yeah, we don't really have the time to be developing the car further. We are already not we are not anymore the worst chassis in the game. We are still the worst aerodynamics. Hey Alex P, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? What's up? But yeah, we're going to have we won't have the possibility of improving the car until the end of the season, most likely. In terms of the progress from the other teams, as you guys can see, we only had improvement from Renault, minor improvement there. Haas improving just a little bit more than the Anfield-based team, and then it is a minor upgrade for Alfa Romeo, and we took a big leap forward as we overtook the Italian team. Just with our two major upgrades that had failed the previous race weekend. In terms of our power units, just taking a look at the percentages, everything looks in order. Just control electronics, I'm gonna take that one. Yeah, we are fine with that, and the gearbox is 10% after the first race. Hey Cal, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, man? And yeah, with that, as you guys can see, we have the standings. I believe we are ready then to get ourselves started with the first practice session for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's see how it goes.
Welcome once again then as you join us in the final moments before practice gets underway here at Monza. One of the most famous corners here at Monza is the Variante del Rettifilo, the first corner chicane. It's been the scene of so many first lap incidents over the years, and I think the teams will be holding their breath, hoping that they make it through that corner cleanly at the start today.
This is such a tricky corner to find the right braking point for. You approach it around 220 miles per hour down the main straight, then scrub off 170 miles per hour in just over 100 meters. It's very easy, therefore, to overshoot and end up driving through the escape road.
It is a very big braking. It is a very big braking zone. That is a fact. But yeah, hopefully we won't get it wrong.
Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Let's just go and pick up real quick a setup for myself. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go and pick up the setup from the usual place real quick. So we are at Italy, right? So Italian Grand Prix. And let me check. Do we have? Yes, we. Oh, okay. So let's take a look at the setup. Aerodynamics, it's a 3-3. I'm actually gonna go 4-4 because yeah, I'm guessing this car isn't as developed as the one with which the setup was created.
Programs to run during these practice sessions. You can check the details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for both the race and factory teams, so they're well worth running.
Okay. Now 5, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, and for the brakes I have to go further down. It's yeah, for the brakes it's really just your preference, and the tires 21.8 and 20.3. Okay, let's save the setup then. So this is Italy. Okay, and yeah, let's just go out there and see how the setup works. Let's see how it works, and let's see if we have to do any adjustments to it. Let's get to it.
We'll alter the setup of the car.
Let's start first, as always, with the track acclimatization. Okay, at least through Parabolica the car felt nice. Hey Daniel, what's up man? How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that it was in both chassis and aerodynamics that the regulations are changing, but could be worse. Yeah, the car is feeling pretty nice, I must say, despite being on hard tires.
Job well done.
Okay, well done then. Perfect lap. We got purple everywhere. And yeah, job well done. Let's move on to the tire management now. Let's see if we can beat the Delta and still be smooth on the tires. Because of course, it doesn't really matter much if we are not good on the tires. Well, for me to keep the changes, I have to save, so to speak, the upgrades. I have to adapt all the upgrades I've made. But yeah, the tires really took a knock. They went into quite big stress on that big braking zone. Just trying to be careful through these Lasmos. Got through it. I'm not sure though. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to get purple. maybe so. Let's see what we can do through Parabolica.
Okay, test
Okay.
complete, and that was a very good job indeed.
I had to go a bit high on the power, but there at the end, but we managed to do it. Let's return to the garage. You mean any new upgrades after I saved the one I have? Yeah, I mean, if I do any upgrades, I have to adapt them again. So there really isn't a point to upgrading, to be honest.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 26.0.
I don't think there is a point for me to keep upgrading the car this season. So now let's jump on to the fuel management. For me, this is gonna be a bit easier than the tire ones. Just trying to maximize the exit, really. Because for this one, you're supposed to lift and coast, which is exactly what we do on the approach to turn 1. Could have been a bit better. We still almost screwed up the braking zone, but yeah, that's the thing. I have to save the points, because if I upgrade anything, then I have to spend the points twice. Once to upgrade it, and then another to adapt it. So I'd rather just save the points, adapt the upgrades I have, and for the rest of the season, after that, just save as much points as I can. Okay, that was great as well. We got purple. Let's return to the garage now. And I don't know. I think we should... let me check the weather forecast.
We're 7th in the speed trap, 335.4 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I'm just going to upgrade
Session
that.
is drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. Hamilton, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. What an incredible...
Yeah, I'm going to get back so we can get into the second practice session. So no upgrades for power unit or for reliability? I'm not sure. I mean, we could get not many though. Maybe I could get just one more in the power unit. But yeah, I don't see me doing any more than one upgrade in the power unit. In terms of the reliability, I've already spent some points on it. I don't really want to dump too many points at it, where I could get them dumped into performance, right? It doesn't matter that I have a reliable car if it's slow. I would rather have a quick car that's unreliable, because if it's quick, where we can finish the race, we finish higher, so you get more points to invest in the reliability, while if we focus on the reliability, the car is still slow, so we take longer to get the points anyways. So yeah, almost 600 points to our name at the moment. Every team likes us a little bit more. And let's get to the second practice session, so we can complete the remaining practice programs and collect some more points to help us develop. Okay, Oh,
We seem to be having some software issues at the moment. Sit tight for a few minutes while we reboot some things, okay?
okay. Let's accelerate the time for a little bit then. Oh well. Could be worse. Okay, let's get to it. ERS management. So we have to try and once again beat the Delta while using as little ERS as possible. That would be nice. Which will come first? McLaren able to win a big number of races or Renault as a works team? I actually don't know. I would say McLaren finds success before Renault. Yeah, Daniel, that's what I will do. After practice, I will start adapting the parts. I won't make any more improvements. A bit of understeer there. Oh boy. The car complaining there for a second. Wow, really? Let me try that last corner again. Well, I mean, I don't think they are doing everything right. Otherwise, they wouldn't be only where they are. They would be further ahead. But yeah, looks like they found some nice development route. I don't know how much more they can gain from it, but at least the latest bunch of upgrades has worked. So that is real nice. That is really good for the McLaren team. But yeah, let's see how much more performance they can gain from that development path and from the current direction of upgrades. Because not every upgrade works, right? Unfortunately, that's just how it works. Not every upgrade works.
To focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Just because you are talking about it, I will do the race simulation first. Just because you spoke on it. But yeah, they are quite competitive at the moment. But then again, with the midfield, everything can change in 1 or 2 race weekends. Oh boy. My rear brakes didn't really enjoy that. The ERS upgrades are on the power unit, yeah.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Couple tenths slower than our previous lap, yep. The car is not perfect, but honestly, I would say it's because of how bad the aerodynamics and the chassis are at this point.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I got the sausage curbs there on the inside of turn 2. Okay, to turn 3 now, the curva grande, or the big corner in Italian. Go hard on the brakes for the Variante della Roggia now. Could have been a bit better. Through first Lesmo. Okay, now you get downhill, prepare for the braking zone for the Variante Ascari. Very well done. What is the bonus objective? Clean races. And yes, I believe I can complete it. I think my previous race was a clean race as well. So yeah.
You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Just got our personal best lap time as well there. Now let's take a look at our tire wear. As you guys can see, our tire wear is exactly as expected, which is great. But yeah, the bonus objective is to get clean races. I didn't get any penalties at Spa, so that one is done. Now let's see about this one. Now, before getting to the qualifying,
Our best lap so far is a 1:24.3.
Chef, shut up, please. Okay, let's push a bit now. Lost a bit of time to the first chicane. Lost half a tenth. There about. A bit tentative on the turn in there. I almost crashed on that. I wanted to use the curb to make the car rotate. I used too much of it. The car didn't particularly enjoy it. Got it.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
122.0. Okay. Smash that out of the park. That was great. And now we can get back to the motorhome and simulate the third practice program. But yeah, let's get to it.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our...
Yeah, I'm topping the time. I don't think... I'm gonna improve the difficulty. Honestly.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
I will improve by 1.
Put in a lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this?
Was there a reason for this? Reading the options. Getting for that. So, yeah, it helps on the
Flying in
aerodynamics.
practice. Do you think you can carry this over to qualifying?
Yeah, we can.
Are you
Of
hoping
course.
to have your reliability issues sorted out before qualifying?
What reliability issues? I didn't have any issues. What are you on about? Oh yeah, I had that
Appreciate your time.
I had like a fuel system failure or whatever it was. I had to wait early on in practice. I had to stay in the garage for 5 minutes. Big deal. Really? Like I'm reliability issues. Like some changes on the car for 5 minutes. Really big reliability issues, that's for sure. Nonetheless, let's get ourselves on the back to the motorhome, and I'm going to spend the resource points adapting some of the upgrades to the bunch of regulations that are coming for the next season. And after that, I'm going to simulate the third practice program, so we can still, not the practice program, the third practice session, so we can still get some points. And then we're going to qualifying. So, let's take a look at that. 724 points is what we have. So, I'm going to start by these major upgrades. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by those. Okay. Yeah, don't really have much more points. Those, yeah, that's 999 points. I need to get an upgrade done. That's the only upgrade I'm gonna do to the power units until the end of the season. That will be just that one. Okay, so I don't think there's much more I can do. Let's just simulate the practice. Emma's gonna get jealous of Claire. Okay. Well, I mean, Claire did tell me the more you can give me, the more I can take. So you take that information and do what you will with it. But yeah, just getting through the loading once again. Come on, game. Please. Work. God damn it. My chat isn't working on screen again today. Ah, okay. I'll have to find a way so it just doesn't stop working every single time I restart the software. Whatever though, we're gonna deal with that. Okay, every team likes us. We have a few messages for us. That's the weather, dry for qualifying, cloudy for the race without rain forecasted. And as you guys can see, not much else to say. Be very careful with the inner curbs at the first 2 chicanes. They are very high and you can easily launch yourself off track. Other than that, well, it's Monza. Just remember to keep your foot planted to the floor and you'll be fine. Okay. Okay, we'll try to do that. We'll try to do that for sure. So with that in mind, let's get ourselves started with the qualifying session for this Italian Grand Prix. While you guys get the intro, I'll go to the bathroom and be right back.
The pit lane will be open shortly, which means it's nearly time for qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. I was looking at some highlights of previous races here, and the one thing that really stood out to me was the run down to turn 1. It's not an easy one to navigate as everyone is scrapping to get into there first.
Turn 1's always a consideration for this race. It's certainly a difficult one to get right when surrounded by other cars, but the race isn't won or lost there. You've got to be smart, get through, and hope your rivals get into trouble and not you.
Dang, is it just me or is the cost for adapting parts higher this year? I actually don't remember. So, yeah, it probably is higher. But yeah, I don't remember actually how much it costs previously. So, gonna do that real quick. It's qualifying now. And what we have? How much fuel do we have? Okay, I'm gonna take that because I want to make 2 flying laps. Let's drive out. You thought that the cost to adapt parts or redo failed upgrades used to be 50% of the cost of the original upgrade. I did the major upgrades. The major upgrades costed about 1,000 resource points. So yeah, 500 points is half of it. If it is supposed to be 50%, then there's nothing wrong with that. What? I don't know why the hell I have an alarm. Oh my god, my phone almost fell out of my hands. I don't remember why I set an alarm for this time, honestly. Okay then. Yeah, trying to nail this chicane is gonna be tough. But yeah, I'm feeling confidence into every corner other than the Variante Ascari. Will I do another race today? No, not today. Maybe through the weekend I will, but not right now. Oh my, I completely forgot to increase. Okay, let's do this. See that? I barely went on the wheel. I barely went on the steering wheel, and by here the rear is just gone already. Yeah, that's... I have to use a bit more of the fronts apparently. Oh, that was bad. Hey Shumi, what's up man? How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I've only went to Mercedes once, and I only lasted 4 races at Mercedes before being fired. So, after I win a championship with Williams, it wouldn't hurt to go to Mercedes. Yeah, that wasn't a good lap. I got beaten even by Russell, so that's how you can tell that wasn't the greatest lap ever. I have someone coming. I think it's a Merc. Yep, it's Hamilton. Me, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Just trying to recover some of our ERS. Bad exit there. Hey Sim, what's up? How are you doing, man? Went too late again.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
No, we are at qualifying right now, Sim. Avoid the wall. Woohoo! We managed to avoid everything. Look at that. Let's take a look at that. Come on, the camera is not great. Let's see how close I got from that. Okay, could have been worse, but yeah. And then the Renault comes. And comes very close as well. Okay. Tried a bit too hard there. Okay, P2 right now. Let's bring it back home. Yeah, right? That was a solid spin, and we also saved the car, so not too bad. I would get some points in Tony Hawk from that. Daniel, I actually remember one career mode where it hit two departments at the same time. I don't remember which one. But yeah, don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Especially because I believe we are going to get enough resource points to save every single upgrade. So we won't get any impact from that. We might actually be benefited, because if some other teams might actually downgrade. Or am I in second? It's still early. Probably most people did, like Magnussen is in fourth. Most cars haven't done the laps, and Hamilton is on mediums. So yeah, most cars haven't done their flying laps yet. Yes, Daniel, I believe so. So we have Raikkonen right behind us. Yeah, bringing it back home. And yeah, I'm going to, if it is like, if I get myself top 5 or something like that, I am going to increase the difficulty. I think I'm in 102 at the moment. That seems large. I mean, it again, it's fine. We get enough resource points to save everything. So if the other teams don't save every single upgrade, they might actually get a downgrade, and that will help us. So don't worry about that. Let's take a look. We have Leclerc, we have... Okay, looks like they actually went on their flying laps. And they're flying... Okay, Bottas is on mediums, Leclerc is on mediums. Yeah, these guys are on mediums.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 21.5.
Okay, just gonna switch. Do I need to switch? It was a 1:21.5. I'm actually not going to switch. Russell getting the purple first sector though, look at that. I'm actually going to go on. Just wait until I get in like the bottom 5 and get knocked out of Q1. Look at that, just wait for it. Just wait for it. Look at the drop. Okay, only 6th. Okay, not too bad. But yeah, those guys on quicker cars on mediums helped us definitely. We have Toro Rosso. We have both McLarens, both Toro Rossos, and Lando Norris out in Q1, which is great. I actually might try. By the way, can I increase? Oh, I was in 101. I'll go to 102. Or should I just jump to 103 right away? I'm going to 102. I'm going to 102 first. And if it is still easy, I'm going to 103. Okay. So yeah, Q2 is upon us. I could try and qualify on the mediums. I could try that. Not sure though. Should we? You know what? No, I'm actually not gonna do that. I'm going with this one. And I only want one flying lap.
Pretty quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should get out there and get a few laps in.
You like how I'm beating the blowhard Butler? Yeah, that guy, I mean, he's in the Toro Rosso, which is currently the worst car, or the second worst car. I actually want to mod... I want to mod the game. I want to change his name. Of course, not in, like, the voice stuff. Crofty is always going to call him Butler. But I want to find out how to change the names of the drivers. Because I have a career mode project. I want to go through with it. And I think I finally found out a way to do it. And but I want to change Butler's name file. I want to change his helmet as well. There are stuff I want to do. Yeah, there are stuff I want to do with him. But well, that's how it goes. That is how it goes. And let's see what we have. So yeah, 3.4. Okay. Your sister drives at 101 currently, and she's also in a Williams. Well, nice. Oh, how is she doing? I thought your sister was driving higher than that, actually. But yeah, how is she doing on the career mode? I'm not sure. I really don't want to get out there right now. I would like to wait until the end. Let's just follow Ricciardo. I can't really go fast forward, or they are going to get bonkers lap times. But yeah, let's see. Corners 1 and 2, very nicely done. You have to avoid the sausage curbs on the inside. Those can make you lose loads of time. Away goes up through the gears now. Pedal to the metal through corner number 3, the Curva Grande, right before the 100 meter marker. Heavy on the brakes. The Variante de Retifilio corners 4 and 5. Away goes cleanly from those. Corner number 6 is the slightly cambered first Lesmo. And just 50 meters away from the second Lesmo is where you start braking. Avoid the inside curb. Is now gets through turn 8. Start going downhill before spotting the braking zone for the Variante Ascari. A quick combination of left, right and left. You can use a little bit of the curb, not on the exit though. That left-hander can bite you if you use too much of the curb, as you don't have DRS, even though this could be a DRS straight, in my opinion. Heavy braking once again for the last corner of the circuit. Parabolica smooth on the power on the exit one to maximize the width of the track as he crosses over the line, and it's a 121.2, bringing Daniel Ricciardo to the top step of the timesheets so far. He actually beats his teammate Hülkenberg. He beats Russell by 2/10. Russell is an absolute rocket down the straights. She finished season 1, got 90 or so points. She did all 25% races. She doesn't want to do the long grinds in a slow car. Yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, George Russell is a rocket in the first sector, but he just is losing too much in the other ones. Look at that. He lost 2/10 in the second sector and another 2/10 in the third sector to Kevin Magnussen, who is beaten by Perez. 12 thousandths of a second separate the top 2. 61 thousandths of a second separate the top 3. Look at how close they are, and we don't have yet the flying laps from the big guys. So we have Pierre Gasly. I'm trying to find out who is ahead out of those. Vettel now goes with a 120.3, knocks the best time out of the park, and we have Charles Leclerc is further ahead in terms of the traffic. 27.1. He just did a sector 2. He might get a bit of a tow from the car ahead. Can't quite make out what car ahead it is. Hey Adam, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? No, not 90 points, 104. Yeah, it is nice. It is a very decent number of points for a first season though. Charles Leclerc, there he goes. It's going to be a 120.4, second place at the moment. So we're going to jump into Pierre Gasly, who's just about to finish his lap as well. Let's see what it goes. It's going to be a 121.0. Gets him third place so far. Max Verstappen is also close to finishing his lap. Just through the Ascari chicane. He doesn't have any cars around him, at least at the moment. Yes, he's not going to benefit from anything. Going to get through Parabolica. It looks like he's on pace for a 120 high or a 121 low. Let's see what he does. It's going to be a 120.9. Beats Gasly by less than a tenth there. And as you guys can see, less than a tenth separating the two Red Bulls, as they are third and fourth. Vettel only 88 thousandths of a second quicker than his teammate, as his teammate actually got the fastest third sector, but he couldn't beat his teammate through the first So we have Lewis Hamilton about to get his lap done as well. I don't know where Bottas is. But Hamilton is about to cross his line. It's going to be a 1:20 maybe. Yes, 1:20.3, second place for the British driver. Valtteri Bottas is in 13th at the moment. Hamilton with the second quickest second sector, or with the quickest second sector, getting himself only within 19 thousandths of a second from Vettel, separating both Ferraris. How is everyone? An Armin Cactus? I mean, I'm great. Welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? But yeah, as you guys can see, it's only myself remaining. I'm just gonna wait. It's like no one is out there at the moment. Okay, it's our turn to get out there. Let's do it.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware we have a car leaving.
How was last race? We got P10, either P10 or P9. We qualified in 7th in the rain, very good qualifying, but in the dry we didn't have the same pace. So we ended up going down the order a little bit. We were actually going to get 10th, but K-Mag got his engine blow up on him with 2 laps to go. And with that we were able to get P9 at the end. What happened to me? Did you have another driver transfer that was bonkers? I'm not sure if Bottas is on a flying lap or not. Hopefully the dirty air doesn't screw me over. Awful. Awful Ascari there. We got P14, yeah, that was a disastrous lap. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Russell got through. We got beaten by our teammate, god damn it. Oh well, at least we beat our rival. In his 4th race back, Ricciardo overtook Verstappen on the last lap to take Red Bull's first win of the season. Wow. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's get back home. That was a very bad lap. I think I just need a bit more of front grip. I'm gonna add one to my front wing, just so I can get a bit more stability on the front. We are gonna be heavy on the fuel, so I'm going to get even more understeery. So yeah, I definitely need to go +1 on the front wing. But before that, we're gonna get to our motorhome. And yeah, we beat Sainz, so we are still losing the rivalry to him, but we caught up a point. So we are only 2 points behind of him now. Okay, 390 points is what we currently have. Not too bad.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Okay, so yeah, with that, we just have the advice from Jeff, which we already know. With that, I guess we can start then. Let's get ourselves going for the race. Let's get ourselves going here at the Temple of Speed at the Italian Grand Prix. Hopefully it's going to be a fun race. Yeah, imagine Verstappen. Yeah, right? That would be pretty nice to see.
It's race day here in Italy once again. Monza, home to so many records. The smallest winning margin, for example. Do you remember in 1971, Peter Gethin beat Ronnie Peterson to the line by 1/100th of a second. There were 40 overtakes for the lead alone in 1965, and Kimi Raikkonen clocked a record top speed of 230 miles per hour here, just over a decade ago. So there's a lot to live up to then for all of our drivers today. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is Anthony Davidson. Can we begin by having a chat about Sergio Perez? There's a new gearbox in the back of that car, which means a grid penalty, and hopefully some excitement as they make their way through the field.
Well, at the end of the day, it's always better to take some pain now than parking it up halfway through the Grand Prix. Let's just hope they can put that new gearbox to good use and get the results they're looking for.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and starting alongside him P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Pierre Gasly and Russell. Ricciardo, Weber, Perez. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Roman Grosjean, Hülkenberg, the captain, Lance Stroll and Butler, Norris, Magnussen, Carlos Sainz and Alexander Albon, Leclerc and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Well, let's see. We're going to try our best, obviously.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Alright.
Shakalaka.
Oh, we had someone follow on Twitch, despite me not streaming on Twitch. Which is, well, with coincidence. You won't see me greeting him, because, yeah, he's not watching this. But yeah, hey Reflect, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? A Ferrari driver taking engine penalties at Monza. How realistic? Okay, lads, let's get ourselves +1 on that. And yeah, with that, let's get the race started then.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
Oh, that was you? Well, thank you for the follow then. But yeah, I'm not streaming at on Twitch. Oh god. Is Monza power circuit? Yes. You can see my old streams? What do you mean by that? I do save. My old streams are on the channel. Are they not? They are supposed to be. If you can find it on videos, you can definitely find it on the playlists. Well, that was well done by me. Well done by me. Oh, well. Oh, on Twitch? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm saving the live streams on Twitch. Yeah, since I'm not streaming on Twitch, so it doesn't save. Come on! Oh God!
Start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Yes, Raikkonen and Norris swapped places. We have driver transfers in this game.
Try to stay with him, he might make a mistake. We could still regain the position.
How come no chat on screen? The chat thing is not working today. I will find a solution for next live stream. Next live stream it will be fixed.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
We had a bit of argy-bargy up ahead. Oh god. Stroll is involved in a battle there with multiple cars. This could end up in tears for some. Stroll and Hülkenberg are side by side, Butler and Leclerc as well. I hate these guys sometimes. Look at that. Like, what are you doing, Hülkenberg? He literally just moves over into me. Like, I can't go further. Like, Stroll can't move further to the right, so I can't just push him because there's Butler there. And it just goes and comes into me. And then I almost crash these two out. I love this AI, don't you guys know? I took a terrible lane because Stroll brake checked me. I got brake checked by Stroll, I had to avoid him.
Battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
Oh no, I can't do that because I can't take a penalty. I started braking right here. Oh yeah. Oh, I know my mistake. I went on the brakes here. I thought I was going on the brakes here. Cause like looking at the meter marker boards, I went on the brakes here. I thought that was the 150. Okay, in all that mess, okay. You know, just checking what time it is. What? Oh, it's because of Gasly. Of course, it's because of Gasly.
Nice move.
Oh. This is being interesting. Yeah, I've been trying to use Leclerc, yeah. No, I don't have any damage yet, at least, Daniel.
Some information on Hulkenberg. They seem to have an issue.
Oh, Hulkenberg has an issue. Hulkenberg is up ahead. Verstappen.
Faster engine modes are available.
What is Verstappen doing down here? I guess he has damage. I don't see damage. Which one? You mean this one? You can see it's circle. It's circle on my wheel. yeah, Russell is fourth. You mean this one? I'm changing at the moment, right? You mean this one? That I'm changing right now? In my wheel, that is circle.
They're speeding up again, so I expect they've fixed whatever the problem was.
Oh, we have yellow flags behind. No, it's a different one? Then I am not sure. Raikkonen is out. But yeah, then I'm not sure. The only stuff that shows in the bottom right is these menus and the voice commands.
Gasly is ahead of you. Less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:26.7.
Oh yeah, you mean like that?
Yellow flag.
You mean the one when that shows up when you are not on cockpit cam. That one only shows when you are outside of cockpit cam. Because when you are outside of cockpit cam, you don't have the steering wheel, you don't have the data right in front of you. So
Okay, you're dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're edging away.
it would be nice to be able for you guys to be able to see what I'm doing with my throttle and my brakes. That's for sure. God damn it. I need to save ERS. Leclerc is in the pits.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Oh God, Perez. Don't you come across the freaking track, man. I can't get clean laps. When is the pit window? I have to pit at lap 17. I can't get clean laps. So I can try and catch up to the cars ahead.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Oh God, why? I'm really trying to catch the cars ahead and... Oh, okay, I guess. Why? Why can't you take the corner properly? I'm not attacking you. I'm gonna dive him. I don't care. He doesn't know how to do it. Okay. Yeah, Verstappen is closing in, but that's expected. Gasly is in the pits.
Gasly is in the pits.
Yeah, right? I know, Shumi, but goddammit, man, it's so frustrating. Oh, that's the game for ya. That's Cody's for ya.
George is coming in for his stop. Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Why does my brakes not work anymore? They are working so badly that I even forgot how to English. Oh, the understeer. The front end just refused to bite. Okay.
Box now, please. Box this lap.